Good morning. Today is April 19th, 2023, and I'm Nicholas.
And I'm Caroline. Here are today's top headlines.
Earth Day is this weekend, and we'll give you some ideas on how to show our planet some love.
And we've got yesterday's library trivia winners and today's new question.
But first, here's Cameron with today's lunch menu.
Good morning, I'm Cameron and here is today's lunch menu. Today we're having the kiddo special, boneless chicken bites, and mac and cheese with roasted broccoli. Or have a brunch kit. Be sure to pick up your fresh fruit, veggies, and milk. And we'd like to offer our apologies for getting lunch incorrect yesterday. Miss L is a little bit frazzled. The lunch we mentioned yesterday is actually tomorrow's lunch. Back to you, Nicholas.
Thank you, Cameron. On April 19th, 2023, over 1 billion people worldwide will celebrate Earth Day with various activities. Some people will plant trees, others will participate in neighborhood cleanup efforts or enjoy a nature walk. The first Earth Day began on April 20th, 1970. On that day, 20 million Americans took to the streets to urge the government to take steps to protect our planet.
And it worked. Their efforts led to big changes in laws that protect our environment. With the new passing of new laws, they include the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, and the Endangered Species Act. In 2016, the United Nations chose Earth Day to sign the Paris Climate Agreement into force. But more must be done to undo the impact of careless human behavior on the environment.
Here are some steps you can take to protect our planet, precious planet Earth. First, reduce single-use plastics. Did you know that only 1 out of every 3 plastic bottles people use to get recycled? That means if you and 2 of your friends drank out of plastic water bottles, only 1 of you would recycle it. And recycling is only one small step. A big step would be to give up disposable plastic bottles and use reusable water bottles instead. We have bottle filling stations around the school for this exact purpose.
Plastic straws and plastic forks and spoons are some other single-use plastics that we can do away with. Plastic straws are one of the worst pollutions in our environment. They are small and thin. They break down into smaller pieces easily, and they can harm ocean life like sea turtles. Instead of using plastic straws, use reusable ones or skip the straw and just drink out of the cup. And if you don't need your plastic fork or spoon, don't pick one up. Small steps can make a big difference.
Yesterday's library trivia question was how many years the oldest book in our Oakland library. Did you guess the answer? The answer was 54 years old. Our copy of Mike Mulligan and His Steam Shovel by Virginia Lee Burton was published in 1969, making it 54 years old. The winning class was 3M, who guessed the exact 54 years old. Miss L will be by later with your prizes.
Today's library trivia question has to do with the most popular book in the library. The 3 books with the most checkouts this year are Pinkalicious, 5-Minute Stories, Dogman and Cat Kid, and Real Friends. How many times has the most popular book been checked out this year? I'll give you a hint. It's more than 15, but less than 30. Can you guess how many? Have your teacher send your whole class guess to Miss L before the end of the day. And now to Vera with today's weather.
The nice weather continues this week. Expect abundant sunshine and a warming trend. Highs will be in the 80s with lows in the 50s through the rest of the work week. Today, expect it to be sunny and getting warmer with highs from 79 to 85. Tonight, it will be clear and milder with lows from 56 to 61. Thank you. Now to special segments. Up next on ONN.
Today in Science Stuff, we're actually talking about libraries. Because April is school library month. Some people think libraries are just for books, but libraries have lots of cool things. And one library in Texas even has a whole T-Rex skeleton. Visitors to the new Frisco Public Library in Texas will meet an unexpected but thrilling sight. A massive roaring Tyrannosaurus Rex. The dinosaur's name is Rexy, standing more than 20 feet tall. Rexy shows how libraries can bring unseen worlds to life. Rexy sits at the entrance of the children's section of the library. And what's cool about Rexy is that you can actually touch her. Rexy isn't a real fossil. Fossils are part of an animal and plants that turned into rock over millions of years. Instead, Rexy was created by an artist in Tennessee to look just like a real T-Rex skeleton while being safe for kids to touch. Because who wouldn't want to touch a T-Rex? Her feet have thick coating so kids can't walk and sit on them. Next to Rexy's rocks, with seats allowing kids to reach her, kids can hear mighty rumbling when they step on the dinosaur footprint through the library floor. While Rexy may not be an actual dinosaur fossil, Rexy gets kids excited about reading and coming to the library. And that's the point. Because once you're in the library, you can find out cool things to learn about in all different subjects. What kind of cool things would you want to see in your school library? Put some ideas in the O&M box and we can shout them out on ONN.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Today's birthdays are Rico in KS and Piper in KL. Birthday pencils should be coming in today, so Miss L will let us know when you can come pick them up. Happy birthday, Rico and Piper.
Kona Ice is coming on Friday. Be sure to bring your $3.
Start logging those minutes on Beanstack. April Beanstack prizes are coming up soon. I'm Caroline for ONN. Have a wonderful day.
And I'm Nicholas for ONN. Have a wonderful day.